after parkour, I knew somebody who was like jumping over stuff. He was doing, you know, like, oh, I can jump off of this high stuff and be totally okay. And I was like, that is so cool. I want to do that. Not necessarily like kill myself on the ground and stuff, but I just thought the movement was really beautiful. And he told me I couldn't because I was a girl. And so immediately I was like, what did you say to me? And that's how I got into it. And I first got into it to prove him wrong that I could do it. And then I went to a workshop and I learned that it was more for yourself. And so now I train to better myself as a person. And I never, ever separate the sexes or anything. I hate that more than anything. Because it's just, to me, parkour will accept anybody no matter who they are, or what sex they are, what race, whatever. And that's how it's always been for me. It's so accepting, and you can start at any level and progress at your own pace. And it's just wonderful to be in a community like that.
Bringing life to parkour, bringing two things together in that way, I think that's without really having any better words for it, that's what it means for me, I suppose. It enriches my life, and my life enriches it, and together, you know, hopefully you can go somewhere in this lifetime.
For me, I've pretty much been a bookworm and a huge dork my entire life, and I was like, you know, exercise, that's for big sweaty jocks, that's not for me. Until I finally went out and, you know, begrudgingly went to this national jam a year and a half ago, something like that. And I was like, what I didn't realize is there's like an intrinsic joy in movement. It's not just a physical thing like I thought it was. It's so much more. It's like a mental thing. It's a way of thinking. It's a philosophy, and I'm a very emotional person. So the feeling I get when I'm able to actually do something after practicing it over and over, it's just the most incredible feeling. And for me, that's what parkour is about.
Great. I now weigh 245.
Whoa.
I am the only workout I've ever done since starting with this parkour. Drilling rolls, drilling vaults. Not really doing the muscle ups right now because those are just a little bit out of my reach, but still doing muscle downs and just progressing all the workouts. Learning vaults and going out every day has helped me drop close to 80 pounds through this.
That is amazing.
And that's the part that most people hear about. The one that I like to talk about to people though now is 3 years ago, I was staying up for a week straight doing meth, coke, stuff like that. I got arrested for possession of marijuana, and I was drinking every night, you know, going through about a pack of cigarettes a day. It has now been 2 years since I've done coke or meth. A year and a half, the day I started probation is the day that I got into parkour. And it's been no temptation to weed, stuff like that. Close to a month free of habitual smoking cigarettes. There's still one every now and then that I hate to admit whenever stress comes in, but I have not bought a pack of cigarettes in a month.
Yeah.
And, some of you, it has been your first time to see me. I've myself and the Denton crew went on a tour about 6 months ago where we hit up Austin, San Antonio, and Houston. Back whenever I had, you know, long hair down to my waist and like a huge Viking beard. But for most of you, it's not the first time to see me. For even more of you, it's not the last time. I still travel myself every other month, trying to hit up whatever cities I can, and the rest of the Denton crew. And I'm trying to get more of DFW, like the PK Out guys, to come with me more often. Now, last thing, anytime any of y'all are in DFW, find me on the forums. I'm Boulder. My number is all over the forums. I am more than happy to train with anybody who comes out.
And he'll put you up at his house too.
That's awesome. We have hormones, we have muscles, endorphins. We have a physical body that goes step in step with the mental and emotional sides of us. And anything physical could be track, could be running, whatever. I don't like running. It could be parkour. Like it could be cooking. Whatever it is that you end up doing, just get into it. Get stuck deep into it, and live a little. I think I'm preaching to the choir because we're all out here, right? So that's the big thing that I got from this.
Before parkour, I was kind of a typical teenager, just not so sure of who I was, didn't know where I was going. I was very in trouble a lot, hung out with kids who were rolling drugs, getting in trouble, stealing stuff. And then one day I just realized that like I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be a kid that like lived for other people, and I just dropped out. And I I just started doing parkour, and it really changed my life. Like, and I don't even want to so much like advocate doing parkour because it's like the most amazing thing in the world, because honestly all it is just running, jumping, and climbing. I just want to stress to people that they should like better their lives. They should learn to do something. They should always be striving for the next best thing they can be doing. I mean, find a passion, find something, music, running, roller skating, something. Do something with your life. And this is what I do, and this is my contribution to society. I try to help people run, jump, and climb. As simple and as dumb as it is, I try to use that to better myself in the world, because honestly, I don't know why we're here. I don't know why we do anything. There's not that much motivation for anything to happen. But things like this, when we come together and we have people like this, there's just happiness and it's fun, it's simple. It's something to better the world around us, and I think that's what's really important, is just to find something to that's just amazing and just go with it and just live it and just work with it.
I started doing parkour about a year ago. Before that, I was running with two other friends, running 2-3 miles a day, and then doing martial arts afterwards. And then one of our friends broke his ankle, had surgery, got staph infection and stuff, and we just kind of drifted apart. And how I started parkour was I saw that as a workout fitness thing to use. So I just called friends like, hey, somebody wanted to reconnect with them again, so I just lost connection with them. So I just called them, hey, I found this new thing that I want to work out on. So I went to start watching videos, learning it, and I went there because I kind of went to a little depression thing, because I didn't like obesity kind of thing. I didn't like gaining weight, and I wanted to lose it. And I started gaining weight because I just didn't work out anymore because I had nobody to work out with. So what I got out of it was just having fun, just not being depressed, and just not being...
I'm sure everyone here can relate to someone in one way or another. I mean, we've got people who skateboard, we've got people who do martial arts, we've got people who do rock climb, we have people who play D&D. In a community, you'll find all kinds of people, and that's what kind of parkour is all about. Parkour is all about community here. So, you know, all of them said it way better than me. But I'll let you know that I'm available at any time for any questions via email, on the forum, or phone call. You'll see my number everywhere on the forum. So just don't be afraid to ask, don't be afraid to come, don't be afraid to bring as many people as you can. Again, I stress safety because it's really important. Know your body, and here you will understand more and more about your body as you go on. So, and I just like to end with, obviously, you know, we're giving to you guys, this workshop is about giving to you guys. If you guys can find a way to give back, that would be really great. It doesn't have to be money. It could be web space, it could be marketing, it could be bringing a friend. Just give back to your community and help people. Alright, so now I think we'll just kind of leave it open. Don't die, train, don't do anything that's beyond your limits. Hopefully you know that, doing through the workshop that you did. So that's about it. Let's end with some diving monkeys. Let's do that. Alright, everybody down. Yeah. Alright. Okay, everybody in a mountain position. Okay, you're going to put your forearm on the ground, not your elbow. Forearm down.
Not many.
And then you're going to go into a downward push-up position. Then into a yoga type. Cobra. Snake, seal.
Oh, my back.
Then you're going to go back down to push-up position. Then remember, not elbows, forearms on the ground. Then push up all the way up. And then one push-up.